GS, that means normal roads. Relaxed riding on country roads, easy riding and such things, plus luggage. Full throttle on the motorway, the aspect of off-road. And yes, the previous model was very good at that, but I really wanted to take it one step further and extend this large spectrum. And I think with this electronic chassis and the riding modes, I managed to do that. For one thing, I'm able to now explore a route here. I take a ride and want to use a soft mode, want to absorb the pebbles, and then I see a passage and say to myself, maybe I can jump this water ditch. Then I reset with the touch of a button and can do a neat jump without having to worry about spinning. I think that more people will actually go off-road to try this. Initially, they will be hesitant, and when they experience it, they'll want to go back again and again.
This is relatively wide. At the end of the day, we shouldn't be too wide so that the thing falls out of the vehicle, so to speak. We don't want that. It has to look integrated.
Roughly about 6 millimeters out, and then pull it outwards again up there. I personally really like that, as this will enhance how the shadow falls here. Before the GS, we even had the opportunity to create a so-called visionary model. Totally free of any limitations. Wheelbase was there, of course, boxer as well, and the rest was about having crazy ideas. So in 2007, we'd created such a model, and that was cool. Now the adjustments. Forward. Okay, that fits. Great. Look, here comes the designer again. Now forward, quite far forward. Now the little gearbox, nicely lubricated. Take your time, Ralph.
Yes, not a problem.
It's only 9:30. All the way to the front, guys, yes. I'd gone to see my brother-in-law in Heilbronn in the Holy Land to pick something up. That's when I spotted the bike. I asked him what he was doing with the machine, and he said, just take it. That's how I got a GS. In 1983, I could not afford buying one.
A beautiful engine. It's a real monolith, isn't it?
Slim toward the front, and then you see this huge thing, and you think you'll get caught in every corner, but that's not the case.
What is really different is that we have moved the mass away from the center towards the front. It pushes forward. It really wants to go for it and go full throttle. That was really important to us, so that even from far away, everyone can see it coming and realize, hey, that's the new one.
It was in very bad shape and looked awful, covered in rust. First, we had to overhaul the carburetor just to a minimum level. And then I rode this thing that almost fell apart all the way to Venice, without any problems. I so fell in love with that machine. Absolutely great. I think it's a classic. So, you want a beer?
When it came to the headlights, we had the opportunity to realize full LED headlights with integrated daytime lights that go around this U-shaped element containing the lens package. For the high beam and the low beam, there is another X element. The LEDs sit on and it spreads out like that. Looks really cool.